Welcome back to part 2 here on Made Television. Do not forget to check out our website www.rugbyam.co.uk and follow us on Twitter @rugbyam. Right now we're going to link back to some more reaction of the big semi-final, Leeds beating St Helens, with Adam Cuthbertson and the coach Brian McDermott.
That was some performance by the Leeds Rhinos this evening.
Yeah, no, definitely. It was. We showed a lot of character out there. It was a tough game, and we always knew it was going to be. So we prepared well, and you know, they didn't give up to the end. But to our credit, we didn't either. So it's a really good game.
I was going to say you raced into that healthy lead. I guess you assumed at that stage, even when you seemed like you were coasting, you were going to come back into it. They were going to come back into it.
Yeah, that's right. Well, they got a huge pack. They got a lot of good strike weapons on their team. So you just never got to take your foot off the pedal with a team like St Helens. You know, as you say, we got into a decent lead there, but you know, just a little lapse in concentration, a few tired bodies out in the field there, and they found their way into the game for a bit. And you know, luckily enough, we stepped it up a gear again and found our way back.
So how big was the kind of rolling of the players you've got in that forward pack, you know, bringing players on and off at certain times in the game? That seemed to work really well for the Rhinos. It seemed to balance it out quite nicely.
Yeah, definitely. We're a bit unlucky because obviously we had Jonesy go down at the end, and I think Paulie Ayton hurt himself as well. So
I know a Wembley return was probably talked about in pre-season for the Rhinos. So how does it feel to have kind of almost achieved that goal you set yourselves at the start of the year?
Yeah, well, we didn't speak about it too much. I mean, the boys just wanted to concentrate on obviously the you know, just the normal comp and leading into the Super 8s and just concentrating on getting a decent standing on the table, and then when these big games come around, we'll then really knuckling down and focusing on it. But you know, there's a few of the boys in the team that haven't been to Wembley before, I think, or am I just the only one? Anyway, so there's definitely like that drive and passion to get back there, and I think obviously you know, the likes of Kylie and JP and Kev, they're sort of ending their spell at Rhinos this year, so we had a lot to play for in those regards as well in order to get to Wembley one more last time for them.
And what a way to do it as well. That was just a huge game, that. We had to, you know, we went through a fair few things there. I thought we were very good to start with, really good to start with. Had to then tough it out for a good period in that middle part of the game, you know, and then without counting our chickens too early, we were in control for that final 10-15 minutes. But Saints absolutely threw everything at us in that second half, so we had to come up with a fair bit to get over that one.
You just seem to be able to dig that little bit deeper than Saints tonight, and perhaps in the league game as well you played recently. You just seem to have that little. I
don't know about that. I thought the start was a big part of tonight. You know, once we got 8 points in front, then the game was going to have a lot. I thought we came out big. You know, started really big and got hold of the game. And if there's any credit that we'll take, it's for the start. But after that, Saints were always going to have a say. We knew, you know, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to work at that. Saints will have a say in that game and threw everything at us. And I thought they dug in. They could have, if you like, turned it in after 10-15 minutes and not answered some of the questions that we asked of them, and they did, and it was a really tough game. But ultimately, I thought we got ourselves out, you know, out in front. You know, they scored a try down in our bottom left-hand corner there to put them 4 points behind us. You know, had we not been in front then, had we gone 2 points behind, I'm not sure, because we didn't have much momentum in that game for the vast majority of the second half. So I don't think it was a case of us digging in. I thought the actual start was the key.
One sour note, I suppose, a big sour note. Jamie Jones-Buchanan went down with an injury there. What's the latest with him?
Yeah, not good. Not good. I don't know too early. He snapped a tendon in and around his knee. I don't know which one or not, but there is a snap there, so we'll have a look at that. But it's not a good one. Our thoughts are with Jonesy. I thought you know, in terms of you look at the start, you then need some people who are going to put the body on the line for you, and he epitomises that, Jamie Jones. It's ironic that he actually did his knee, carrying the ball into the teeth of Saints, and got bashed on his backside, which is what Jamie Jones is able to do at times, and get back up. And he got back up and played the ball and went back down and conceded his injury, if you like. So our thoughts are with Jamie Jones. He's a big part of who we are, though, Jonesy, and there's a fair bit in him just yet.
You must be, as a group, incredibly pleased. You know, you're top of the league in the regular season, going into the Super 8s, and a Wembley date booked for the Challenge Cup final.
Yeah, we're pleased. We're pleased. Lots of tough moments to go, lots of tough games to go before we start backslapping each other. And we've got to get you know, we're down at Wembley. We want to win at Wembley. So huge achievement tonight, but not the biggest achievement just yet.
Right, I'm here with Tina, the OKR fan. Big day for OKR.
Oh, definitely. Can't wait.
And Wembley calling. Are you confident of a win today?
Oh, definitely, yeah. We're going to win.
We're going to win. And who's your favourite player?
Well, he's not playing. Mitch Allgood.
Mitch Allgood.
But other than that, it's got to be Charlie.
Is he all good?
Oh, he would be, but he's not playing. But not Charlie.
Best of luck today. Best of luck today.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're certainly the loudest fans I've ever heard.
We are. We certainly are. Yeah, come on, you. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, come on, you can. Who's going to win today then?
Rob. 35 years.
35 years.
We'll be back there, and we're going to pick the cup up.
Yorkshire final, Leeds versus OK. Fancy that?
Yeah, all Yorkshire. Yeah, come on, bring it on.
70, does he?
What do you reckon for scoreline today?
I think we're narrowly beaten.
22-20.
22-20.
Yeah, narrowly.
You heard it here first. 22-20. I've got Tony and Ellis here outside the stadium. Pre-game, what do you reckon today, Tony?
Oh, I think we're absolutely going to do it today. I really do feel confident. Yeah, all week I felt it. Definitely going to win.
It wasn't too long ago you actually smashed Warrington to bits. Are you fancying it again?
Well, I think it's great being underdogs because everyone thinks we're 9th, 7th in league is brilliant, but we will do it. We will do it. Cup's different matter. Everything's going on one game.
And what do you make of the Super 8s this year and the Middle 8s?
I quite like it. I mean, I don't think we'll get relegated. I really don't. But it's a great opportunity for Championship. We weren't there too long ago, and it's great that somebody's got a chance to come up. Love Halifax, Scott Morrell. I hope Morrell. Yeah, I hope he gets up. I hope because we've all got a bit extra for another team. You always have another team, and I think I love them to go up.
And Ellis, how are you, mate? You all right?
Yeah.
You were the biggest OKR fan in here.
Yeah.
And who's your favourite player?
Dixon.
Dixon. Go on, the boys. I'm outside Heading Lake with Stu and John. Pre-game, boys, OKR fans.
Oh, massive. Mate,
massive. What do you reckon to the Super 8s? What do you reckon to the new concept?
Oh, do you know what? It is absolutely awesome.
Like it,
Every minute counts.
It is a good idea, but I think shame Rovers out there, but it's I think it's good for Rovers being the bottom 8. Yeah, lots to play for, lots to play for.
Excitement.
Yeah.
All throughout the league, every minute counts. And that is the message.
It was a dying sport. You need to do something.
You'll get Scott Morrell coming back as well. Scott Morrell coming back to play Halifax versus OKR.
I love him, Chubby, but I can't throw him cheeseburgers from the stands. It costs me a fortune on the East Stand.
We're here with Campo, OKR captain. Captain? You are captain, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, not no more.
You're not anymore.
Yeah,
You're
not
injured.
minute,
ACL.
ACL,
gutted. First and foremost, gutted.
Oh, frustrated to say the least. Obviously, just getting some confidence back in the way I was playing football, and the squad were travelling all right. And obviously a setback. Nothing that anyone wants, but just been cheering the lads on, and hopefully we can get through this middle eights and secure a spot in Super League next year.
It's a big loss for club losing you because you're in such good form, and your partnership with Albert Kelly were really the hottest half combination in Super League at the time.
Yeah, he's kicked on now. He's a freakish player, and I was just lucky enough to play alongside him. And there was sometimes sitting back, just going, "Wow, can they still do that these days?" And hopefully he can get us through to this middle eight, so I can do it again next year. Big friends of the show, Tyrone McCarthy and James Donaldson. Them two are uncompromising in the middle. That they really do get stuck in, don't they? Yeah, old Tyke. Yeah, he's a character, and Dono. He thinks he thinks he's a Wilkinson at the moment too. He's going around interviewing all the boys leading up to the Challenge Cup, so they're a bit crazy, them too. Yeah, Challenge Cup run this year. I know this interview is going to go out after you've played, so it could be like, yes, we've won. Or it could be commiserations, but Warrington, it's going to be a tough game, but it'd be great for the fans, because the one thing I will talk to you about is the fans at OKR. Have you ever encountered anything like it? Never. That first, I think it was even in the trial match at the start of the year, we played against our rivals FC, and to run out there in front of 12,000 for a trial match and just to hear them go mad, I think it was something I've never experienced before in my life, and obviously they've continued that through the whole year. They're there, rain, hail or shine, and cheer the lads on, and hopefully we can reward them with a Wembley appearance and hopefully a victory to do as well.
But last time they were there, I think they won to beat the Old Faithful. So it's like I'm sure that they're going to be relishing an opportunity to get back there, and we'll be there at Headingley to see how you get on. Hopefully, all the best. It'll go well. How have you found Hull as a city? Like obviously coming from Canberra to Hull. It's a bit of a culture shock.
Oh, it is a little bit, to be honest. You know, a lot of people don't really like Canberra back in Australia. It's the town that everyone kind of talks down about, and it's no different here in England. So I've got over here, and everyone asks where I live, and when I say Hull, they go, why would you live there for? But I've enjoyed it. They've welcomed me. The club's been excellent. The fans, like you said, they're just the maddest around. So I just love playing for them. Well, I did love playing for them each and every week.